Howdy doody everybody, my name is KevGuuey and welcome back to Highway Blossoms. If you missed the last episode, you can click on the eye on the top of the video to watch the previous episode to get caught up. I melt letting her skewed reasoning fall to the wayside just this once. Warm fuzzies and a goofy grin take over my dour mood. Just for a moment. Ooh, warm fuzzies. Alright, but no whining if they end up being a problem. Aw. Slinging the backpack over my shoulder, we head for the shuttle that leads to the trail. Very foggy. Logs and a stone fire pit adorn the side of each lot that we pass. Maybe when we get back, we'll go to the camp store and pick up some supplies to roast marshmallows. I love roasting marshmallows. They're too sweet for me to eat though. It's just my taste buds, it's too sweet, but I love roasting them. I roast them perfectly. I think she'd like that. Aw, she's secretly hitting, doing her moves. Oh, it's super foggy now. Marina's heavy breathing guides me as we slog our way uphill, the previous light mist having now morphed into a thick and dreary fog. Yeah, doesn't look nice. I cling to the chain railing as I stumble my way up the trail of rocks. It's the only protection from the sheer drop off beside us. All it would take is one slip for me to take a nosedive into the valley below, and I wouldn't even see it coming. That's what I don't like about hiking. Like if you're doing these like awesome places, like I always have a fear is like someone's gonna fall, and I don't want to see that ever. Turns out the fluffy and enticing name Angel's Landing doesn't come with the relaxing stroll Marina was hoping for. Well, yeah, I mean, Angel's Landing. I don't know if it's an angel, a quote-unquote person landing down there. I don't know. This feels more like a ghastly death march. My sweat-drenched legs feel like pudding under the anchor that is a measly 5-pound backpack. No one else on the shuttle even bothered to attempt a hike alongside us. Well, I wonder why. I attempt to form words between pain breaths, feeling like a rock is being smashed into my lungs with each step. Well, I mean, you're in an elevated place, right? So, I mean, the air is going to be very thick. We should turn back. Can't see Jack. It's not safe up here. Yeah, I mean, if you can't see anything, yeah, it's not safe. What? She sounds like she's doing about as well as me, echoing the same lung-puncturing gasps. But we are so close. We are? There's no way we're not almost there. We stop, collapsing against our knees as we try to catch our breath. How far is this? Not gonna mean a whole lot if we end up falling off a cliff. That's true. I thought you were the one who wanted to do this so bad. Every couple of words are punctuated by her gasping for breath. Well, she's doing it for you, Marina. Yeah, but Amber, please, let's keep going. All right. Her voice is a whimper, fragile and meek. I fold. Okay. Marina has a way of making me shut up when she wants to, whether she knows it or not. I don't know if she does. Today, it doesn't make a difference. I'm not going to be the one who makes things worse. Yeah, don't do that. She's wrong about one thing though. I wasn't the one who wanted to hike up here. That's true. Gramps was. Oh, that. Oh, that's true. It gets easier after our break. The trail begins to plateau and the steepness evens out, fading behind us until the return trip. Ooh, it's a spooky fog noise. Oh, I think we're ready here. We are. See, what did I tell you? Marina darts ahead, disappearing into the fog, so she can look at the mythical view that the brochure and I have preached to her, in Gramps to me. But if my suspicions are right, this weather and the view aren't going to be very compatible. Following behind, I step out of the cloudy murk and into an area that offers only slightly more visibility. What does it look like? It's still super foggy. This looks like a ghost canyon. Canyon. Marina stands still on the center of the cliff, her hand clutched to her heart. What should have been a bird's eye view of Zion is nothing but a sea of fog. Aww. The lush greenery and full valleys are invisible. Only a few overgrown bushes and some rocky points peek out above the clouds. It is very disappointing. If you were expecting something of beautiful sights, and then you just see gray. I was expecting it, but the sight itself really is numbing. The hollowness in my stomach, the one I've gotten so used to feeling, rears its head once again, only intensified by Marina's silence, an expression shrouded by her bangs as she tilts her head down. Sorry. Gently, she shakes her head. Don't worry about it, it's not your fault. You tried to warn me. Marina. But I don't know what to say. I'm disappointed too. There are a lot of places Gramps always talked about visiting. After we settle down and head back for a few years, after I finish repairing the RV, after I get better. Aww. This place came up more than the others, though. Not just Zion, but the landing. Kept saying we were going to hike up here, have a picnic, maybe watch the sun come up. A slight smile comes to my face as I think about him trying to make that hike. I'd have liked to see the geezer try. I think he would just keep on going regardless. With the big ol' oxygen tank just right behind him too. Well, I'm not a big enough sap to try and make all of my and Gramps' plans happen now. It would have been nice to see the view. With Gramps, Marina, and everything that's happened over the past month, it just seemed fitting to make the trip. Well, yeah, especially with the girl that you love. Angel's Landing. I glanced back to Marina, the hand that was clutched to her chest, now stretched outwards, grasping at the empty air. A slight breeze blows through, ruffling her hair. She looks beautiful. Aww. Her accent looks the same though. She looks angelic. I didn't go to church much as a kid. She looks like someone I'd see on a stained glass window, right next to a rendition of Calvary or Skull Hill. Skull Hill? Is that an actual place? Well, I mean, of course you didn't go to church often. You were on the road a lot. It's frustrating to have come this far for nothing. But is it because of the fog? Because of Gramps? Or because of Marina? I think it's the third one. My teeth grit, grinding against each other under what feels like an unimaginable weight. Come on, let's go. I turn around and begin down the slope. There's nothing else worth seeing up here. Marina doesn't follow. No spirited footsteps trailing behind me. No speeding bullet blazing ahead. Marina, we're going. It comes out with more bite than I intended, but I don't care. I just want to get out of here now. Aww. Marina is hesitant to answer, but eventually manages to spit it out, sounding more like a question than an actual statement. I don't want to. What? I don't want to leave. Oh. Okay. Not yet, anyway. Interesting. Annoyed, I turn back to her for an explanation, only to be greeted by a pleading look instead. Aww. I'm used to it by now. I know I am. But do you think we could wait a little longer, just to see if the fog clears? I don't know what it is. I respond with a blank stare. It's like she's not even talking to me. Don't be stupid. Start back down the hill, not bothering to wait for Marina this time. It's past noon. If it hasn't cleared by now, then it's not going to anytime soon. So much for not making things worse. Oh, come on, Amber. Aw. Ooh, that's a very pretty sight there. Aw. Now that's a wonderful view, even though there's fog. Aw. Look at them. Nudge the fire with a stick. It doesn't do any good though, as the logs just tumble on top of each other, smothering the already pitiful flame. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at them. They look so happy together. They got marshmallows. They're close to each other. They're roasting them. The fire's ablazing. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at that. For a moment, our lot is only lit by the few remaining embers in the pit. Sighing, I grab the bottle of lighter fluid and squirt it onto the ashes. An artificial flame roars into existence, then peters to the size of a pathetic candle flicker just as quickly. Well, it is fluid. I plunge the stick back into the fire and scrape cinders from the glowing wood. Eventually, a flame catches on a charred log and grows until the pit is blazing once again. Aha! About damn time. I love doing that. I love poking the pit with like a stick and just moving those stuff around and getting the big old fire just like zoom. It's awesome. The joy is exclusive to me, however, as Marina stays silent, staring into the fire. Want another s'more? Aw, look, she's so happy now. She bounces back to life. Aw, look at her smile. Aw. Oh my god, yes please. She catches herself and switches back to broodiness. What? I mean, sure, I guess. What's going on? Why is the mood so down? I roll my eyes, but can't stop smiling on the inside. No matter how hard she tries, she's still the same Marina she's always been. I grab a marshmallow and stick it on the end of a bent coat hanger before handing it to her. Well, hopefully the metal coat hanger doesn't have those paint on them, you know. Then another word. She plops it into the flyer. The flyer, the fire. Saw the plop word. Meanwhile, my eyes are drawn to the neglected bag of hot dogs lying behind the chocolate and graham crackers, unopened and ignored. Ooh, hot dogs. I bought them because I thought Marina would like the variety, but I should have known that she would only go after the marshmallows. Yeah, she has that sweet tooth. She's been devouring them. She opened the bag when we left the store, and it was half empty by the time we got back to the campsite. Holy moly. No wonder she has so much energy. She clung to the bag like a security blanket the whole way. It's a miracle there are even any left. Shrugging, I take one of the hot dogs out of the bag and impale it on my coat hanger, then put it in the fire next to Marina's. Even when we're this close to each other, there's still an air of tension. The one that's pervaded since we left Arches. Man, there's that elephant in the room, but no one wants to approach it. Neither of us have addressed it, but the inevitability of the treasure, the thick uneasiness that hangs over us, it's suppressed, but it's definitely there. But it's gotten better since we left Angel's Landing. The snacks were a peace offering of sorts, I guess. Although I was pleasantly surprised that she sat so close to me, even with 3 other logs around the fire pit. Well, I mean, you know her feelings, kind of, maybe? I don't know. I fix my gaze on the flames. The dog is slimy, oozing with condensation that drips and sizzles in the ashes. Wait, what kind of hot dog has condensation on? Oh. For some reason Jeez, my brain's not working right now. I thought it was condiments on. I was like, who put condiments on it and then cooks the hot dog? Oh god, it's on fire, fire. Marina's coat hanger whooshes over me like a spastic comet. The marshmallow now a smoldering ball of inferno. Yeah, that's why you don't stick it inside the fire. Here, give it to me. But it's on fire, Amber, fire! I can see that, just give it. She panics, squirming as her precious marshmallow burns before her very eyes. Alright, just don't hurt yourself, please. Aww. Frantically, she passes me the wire, biting her nails as I try to blow it out. Soon the fire clears. The marshmallow, once white and fluffy, is now black and charred. Yeah, that's the marshmallow you don't want to eat. You just gotta take that charred stuff off and then eat the insides of it, because everything else is still gooey yumminess. Oh, now it's ruined. It's no big deal, you can still eat it. Preparing the s'more, I break apart the chocolate and cracker, then squish the marshmallow between them. No, you don't eat the charred thing. It's not good for you. Ew, gross, but it's all black and stuff. I mean, it's a charred marshmallow. What do you expect, Marina? Silly Marina. Hey, don't knock it till you try it. Honestly, I think I might prefer it burned. Yeah, I don't know. That's so... you. She gives a nervous laugh. Here, just try it. Marina stares at the s'more and gulps. Fine, but only because you asked. Ooh, let's see how it tastes. Closing her eyes, she opens her mouth wide. Wide open. This time, it's my turn to gulp. I shuffle back, subtly trying to avoid eye contact, and once again flailing. Failing, I pop this s'more into her mouth and let out a restful sigh. Like bubblegum, she munches on it in the corner of her mouth, intently trying to dissect the flavor in her own cute way. So? Her eyes grow wide in shock. It's good. Right? Doesn't it give a nice smoky flavor? It's a bit bitter at first, but the marshmallow gets really crunchy. So good. I mean, crunchy stuff is always good. Except charred, black, burned. I told you so. You just gotta give these things a shot. I can't believe I had my first s'more and found a way to make it better in the same day. I feel like that would take most people like a bajillion years to figure out. What? Making a s'more? But it only took me one night, because I got you, Amber. Gobsmacked? Dumbfounded? They're both stupid. Fancy words, but I think they work when trying to figure out this thing sitting beside me. Amber? You're kidding me. What? Your first s'more? Well, I've seen people eat them on TV and stuff before, but... you have never, ever had a s'more in your entire life? Now that I think about it, I guess I haven't. That confirms it. Confirms what? Confirms what? You're an alien. The government has just been keeping you hidden all this time. That's why I met you near Roswell. It's the only explanation. The whole Roswell thing. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I am not. If I were an alien, then why do I look human? Because you can camouflage as them? That's just a flesh suit, a disguise so you can blend in. That's mean. You can't just buy these good looks at the costume store. What's your sector ID? Is this your first time away from your home planet? Amber, stop. It's not my fault. Her face puffs out, and I have to resist the urge to poke and deflate it. If I don't quit, she may actually start pouting. I'm sorry, I'll stop. I'm tempted to squeeze one more joke out, but decide against it as I try to hold back the snicker under my breath. I think I'd like you better when you're serious. Crosses her arms, turning away as she closes both eyes to block me out. Then with a grin, one eye open, we both burst out laughing. Aww. Since the hike, the fog has climbed down the hill, enveloping the campground. Even here, it's carved out a small pocket. The breezy chill surrounding us as we take in the warm glow of the fire. It feels nice. But for real, still can't believe this is your first time leaving home. She settles down a bit and places her hands in her lap, teetering side to side as she looks to the sky, even though there's nothing to look at but mist. I mean, usually, leaving home is usually around, it's pretty much 18 and above most of the time. So, she is 18. So, yeah. First time. Yeah, sometimes I have trouble believing it too. Since there's so many of us, I guess Mom and Dad could never afford to take us anywhere. Aww. That's what I thought. If her family is as big as she says, it's not like they could have just packed up and traveled like me and Gramps. Unless they're super duper rich. You said you have 9 brothers and sisters, right? Yep, there's 10 of us, plus Mom and Dad, so 12 altogether. That's a big old family. Jesus. Right? Everyone says our house is pretty big, but it's always been so cramped that I've never been able to tell. I've never even had my own room. I've always had to share one with some of my sisters. My older brothers shared 2 until one went off to college. I bet they were happy to go out to college, to have all that space. Is that the same brother whose car got torn apart by Mariah? He laughs guiltily. Yeah, he always called it his love wagon. Huh. If that thing was a love wagon, then my motorhome is a love palace. Love wagon, huh? Oh, that's a good name for it. Don't even start. Anyway, he said he wanted to get a new one when he got to Salt Lake City. I don't think he'll be too angry. Hold on, that's in Utah too. Why didn't you tell me? The detour would have been a pain in the ass, but if you wanted to visit him, I wouldn't have minded the extra miles. Not if it was for you. Oh. Marina does a double take, and I realize I've given too much away. You'd have to pay yes to it though. Marina blinks, then smiles. Crisis averted. Nah, it's okay. I want to do this without my family's help. Besides, it's only a community college. Oh, I mean, community college is still awesome. Your brother moved from New Mexico to Utah so he could attend a community college? Uh-huh, he sends me a gift every month. Last month it was a top hat. I put it right on top of the desk in my room. What? You don't wear it? He pauses for a moment. Mine and my sister's room, I mean. Your family sounds about as weird as you. Really? Huh. Yeah, I guess we are. He beams, wearing the title of weird like a badge of honor. Oh, you gotta wear it proudly. Not a good thing. Actually, maybe it is. I like it. Besides, Dad keeps us all in line. He's a defense lawyer, super straight-laced. Oh, a defense lawyer. That's you gotta go through law school and all that stuff. You remind me of him, actually. He likes everything nice and orderly, which is bad for him because he's surrounded by us, but... She talks for a long time, chattering and laughing about her family. The smile never leaving her face. I almost get lost in it, almost want to. For the precious minutes that she speaks, I forget the tension that shrouded us even arches, and could believe it was never there. I love that about Marina. Even when we're wet with rain or humoring truck drivers or racing a lunatic down the highway, she never hesitates to smile. Aw, always had that smile. For her, it's always poised on the brim, waiting to shine through. I could listen all night, but she trails off only a short time later. I'm sorry, this must be boring, right? Nah, I can tell you love him a lot. It was always just me and Gramps, so it's sorta interesting to see how other families work. A lot falls silent. Save for the crackling flames, I brace myself for what I know is coming. What is coming? What is coming? And we'll find out in the next episode of Highway Blossoms. If you guys enjoyed this episode, then please slime that like button and subscribe down below for more awesome videos. Thank you everybody for watching this episode, and you will hear me in the next one. Goodbye! That Sylvie is enjoying right there. I would like this kind of relaxation too. Yomi, can you take me here?